All right, I am excited for this sucker, and you will be too, because guess what? Actually, I'm not excited at the moment because my hair is flat as a pancake. This video for you is all gonna be about the importance of how we do what we do with our hair. What goes in your hair before you blow dry? A lot of people are like, I just put detangler. No, honey, that's not going to cut it. You need to feed your hair. And when I say feed your hair, that is what I mean by that is you are taking the things that bother you about your hair and you're putting product in it that helps take care of that. So that's what it's gonna be all about today, and blow drying. So bringing it to you right now. So I have right now, I washed my hair this morning. I put nothing in my hair. I didn't blow dry or anything like that. I want to show you, let me take this off. I wanna show you what this is looking like. Okay, that is my hair all on its own without, I'm looking in the mirror right now, like in the static, just everything. This is what it is. It already feels oily, all the things. So when I say that I have to blow dry my hair, I do. So I'm going to go wash my hair right now, and then I'm gonna show you what I put in my hair and why. I have lots of blow drying tutorials. Yes, you can find those, but ever since I have been cutting my hair with Chris Jones, the last little bit with these last haircuts, I have decided to blow dry my hair differently. So this will be a tutorial that you don't see unless you've been watching some of my videos on Facebook or my reels on Instagram, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Jocelyn.McClellan. And on Facebook, it's Fit Mission Makeup with Jocelyn McClellan, where I do tutorials on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday is makeup, Thursday is hair. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hair. Check this out one last time, and we're going to compare the volume, the difference in volume, and what I do. I'll be back. Okay, are you ready for this? Now, I need you to grab a pen and paper. Just grab a pen and paper and write this down, okay? So I can't go over all of the hair types, but I can tell you some very, very key things. So if you sit there and say, my hair never holds a curl, and you go and put just a detangler in your hair, how is your hair supposed to magically hold a curl, okay? If you're saying my hair's frizzy all the time, and all you put in is detangler or a gel or a mousse, does that help with the frizz? It can't, right? And so today we are working through all of that, okay? So I have my holy grail, the things that I use, but I'm gonna break something down for you. Guess what? I didn't even use conditioner in my hair today. Do you wanna know why? Because my hair is feeling hydrated enough right now, and I have these really awesome products that help it feel even more hydrated. I can't compete with what's already there. So I use my brain, I use my head to figure out what I do need and what I don't need. The one thing that I want you to pay close attention to is this. Number one, use your hair as a guide, okay? What I mean by that, use your hair as a guide, is you have to pay attention to what the consistency, what the texture, how much hair you have. You are now the experimenter. You are now in charge of your hair. I give you the free reign to just think about your hair in that manner, okay? No more saying my hair can't do this, my hair can't do this, my hair can't do this. You're not giving it credit, okay? It can't because you've never helped it. So when I say that term, feed your hair, okay? Feed your hair, I mean, when we're trying to feed our souls, you know that book, The Chicken Soup for the Soul or something like that? What is that said? Comment it below, what does that say? Anyways, called, not said. When you are trying, your hair is a part of you, okay? You have to take care of it. So feeding your hair means what? Okay, so let's use this for an example. I have medium fine hair. I have a lot of it. It gets frizzy. It goes flat easy. It doesn't hold the curl. If my hair is too long, it weighs it down. I don't have anything working for me with this hair, with this head of hair that I have. So then I have to ask myself, okay, if it goes flat, I need volume. If it doesn't hold a curl, I need some kind of product that tells me it's gonna help it hold a curl. If it gets frizzy, I need a product that can help with that too. And I just said I have fine hair, which means it isn't gonna hold a curl easy. It doesn't have texture. It's so fine and flat and slim that I need something to wake that up. Okay, we always need a heat protectant in our hair. So here's a heat protectant that I use. This one's from Virtue. It's the 6-in-1 styler. It says it adds shines, it texturizes, it protects. Okay, so I have that taken care of. now I'm going through my hair and I'm like, okay, sometimes my hair gets dry because I bleach it, but again, doesn't hold a curl, has frizz, fine hair. So then I start looking for products. Now, I am an affiliate for Launch, but here's the thing that I love about Launch. Launch's website is probably one of the best websites I've ever been on with anything, from clothing to shovels to anything. They do a great job. When I'm an affiliate for something, it matters to me. I actually research out companies across the line of customer service, how their website, how easy it is to shop from them. There's all these things that go into place for me. I don't just sign up to be an affiliate for somebody. I never have just because they pay money or whatever. That's not how I roll. So Launch's website is so good that if I go to it and they actually have a hair quiz now, but when I go to it, I can get some answers. So here's this product right here. It's called the glaze. I call it the glaze because I don't speak French and I don't know how. Anyways, this one is a hydrating definer, amplifier, thermal and UV protection. Actually, it's not thermal. This is old. I think they changed the bottle and they say it's not thermal anymore. I don't know, whatever. So it says moisturizers, lock and shine and smooth hair while adding volume and texture. Retain curl, reduce frizz, okay? So it's all saying that UV rays prevents color from fading, humidity resistant. So I just talked about, that has all those things. But I started noticing this one too, okay? This hybrid leave-in conditioner, styling balm, softens and smooths, frizz-free styles to add definition to curls and waves, okay? Increased manageability, shine, and UV color protection. Great for all hair types, especially thick, coarse, or dry hair. So if I need hydration, okay, so it said all the right things of the things that I said my hair can't do. And then I have Salt and Sea Spray. Salt and Sea Spray is always gonna add texture to your hair, but I have frizzy ends. Guess what? How many times have you gone to the ocean and you get there and all of a sudden your ends are frizzy? Me. Anybody else in the room? Mitch? Frizzy ends? Yeah. Okay, so if you put this on your ends, it's now undoing what you're trying to do. So guess what? You're gonna see me only put this on my roots because my roots is where I need that volume. It's where I need that depth. It's where I need, because you already have more texture on your ends, especially if you have short hair like I do. You already have that texture on your ends that's gonna take care of or makes it feel a little more texturized. So can you see my excitement behind this? Once I just was like, oh my gosh, there's so much more to this than I thought. That's even how I am with makeup. I don't put makeup on anymore because somebody just said, slap this stuff on your face. I like go into detail with, oh my gosh, there's how my wrinkles look right now. If I put makeup on in this way, you know, like, it's okay. Take a deep breath. You can do this. You can do this. I have total faith in you. So, all right. So now I went through what it is I put in my hair. Let's go through the blow drying process because this is going to help add through this too. So I'm going to not rip out my head when I take that towel off. Goodbye, towel. And we are going to go through this as well. So I have my short hair. We're going to blow dry this short hair and I'm going to show you this. I love having short hair. I've actually changed the cut multiple times that you can't even keep up with it. In fact, I haven't made a video with all the cuts that I've done in that meantime, but this is how we do this. So earlier in this, I said I don't put conditioner in my hair. I didn't put conditioner in my hair today. That's because here's another thing you can think about with your hair. Your hair's doing great right now. It seems like it has that hydration. It's doing a good job. Things are good. If I put too many products that are hydrating, my hair can also go flat. So I asked myself this. So these two products right here kind of do the same thing in a way, but they are a little bit different. Sometimes I use them at the same time. Sometimes I don't. So I asked myself, okay, Joss, how you feeling on the hydration level? And so if my hair is really hydrated at the time, I will skip out on one of these, okay? I usually, depending on where I'm going, if I'm really dealing with frizz or whatever, if I'm going somewhere that I need humidity control and stuff like that, that's kind of how I decide. But listen to your hair. So right now, I do not have conditioner in it. So since I don't have the conditioner in it, I feel like I am able to put both of these in. But if I had that conditioner, and also if you want a good conditioner, I've actually been trying out this conditioner from a company that's just a small salon that they started carrying their own line, and I love them. Okay, so here's my sorbet. It's a dime size. I know it looks more like that now, but it's a dime size. When my hair is really hydrated, I make sure if I am putting both of these in my hair, it is a very minute amount of the other one. So that's even less than a dime size. I will take these two and I will put them in my hair at the same time. This one, even though it's a cream too, I cannot put it in my hair at the same time because for some reason it balls up. It does not like it. It's weird, I know. Okay, then I start with the ends, okay? So we're protecting those ends first because if I start at the root and I get too much product at the root, that's gonna lead to me getting oily hair. I forgot to add this, is that when you have fine hair, you feel like your hair gets oily easier. And it's because since it has no texture, it's just sitting on your scalp so much easier. When you have thicker hair, it's got that volume already naturally to it. So it's possibly not gonna get oily as fast. But when you have fine hair, it can. Okay, next we're gonna add in this baby right here. And I can put the links to these. If I ever forget a link, just message me. You can also email me at jocelyn@fitmissionmakeup.com. We'll write that in there too. All right, now, the number 2 thing, I mentioned to you the number 1. The number 2 thing that you want to remember with your hair is product placement is key, okay? Product placement is key. Because with products, if we're just not paying attention and we're slapping things in, that's gonna make a difference with our hair too. So product placement is key. Now notice I started from the bottom, worked my way up. This area doesn't need that thermal as well because it's not getting curled, okay? Now, here comes this. I'll shake it up too so it gets all mixed up. Now you're gonna see me just put it in the roots and not in, I'm probably mid-shaft up and not in the ends. Okay, and I do about 5-6 sprays. Also, this is a product that you have, all of these are products you have to test for how much you need because we all have different amounts of hair and all that. Now, notice I did not brush my hair before I put in the products. And the reason why is, once these are in, these are hydrators, these are amplifiers, these are taking care of my hair. So now as I go through, you saw what it looked like when I took that towel off. It was a mess, right? But now that I have that in, look. Now if you hear Belle, that's the cat. See how soft that is? It goes right on through there. All right, so we're gonna speed up this video so that, speed up as in, I'm going to quit talking so much because that part right there with knowing how to blow dry your hair, that is key. That is such an important part for you. Okay, so the next thing of what you're going to see from me, and you can choose to put your hair in something, either pin it up or not. If you have layers, you're definitely going to want to get a clip and clip your hair. But you're going to get a clip and you are to make it easier for what we're going to do. So we're going to use a round brush. This is, I'm gonna have to figure out the size of this because I honestly cannot remember. It's from Launch. They have 2 round brushes. It's the bigger of the 2 of the round brushes, okay? I have this that I just got. It's from Ibiza Hair. Chris Jones uses this. That's actually where I found it, but this one's easier to use at this point. I have to tell you, I'm totally a novice when it comes to round brushes, so I am just like you, trying to figure out, it's like an octopus arms, trying to figure out how to use these dadgum things. So here are these of what I use, and then of course, this is a boar and nylon paddle brush. It's not just a plain paddle brush. That is key, because this is actually gonna give you more volume. Okay, a regular paddle brush cannot do what this can do. So boar and nylon paddle brush, this is also from Launch. I do not use these because I'm an affiliate for them. I am obsessed with this brush. See, this is a crappy brush. Sorry, it has hairs on the inside. I apologize. This is a crappy brush that I got from Target. It's already pieced out and a mess. I had gone somewhere and forgot my brush, so I had to go get this one. And it's already, yeah. So that's why we do what we do. Okay, hair is getting pinned up. What you're gonna see is I'm gonna start from the bottom. Actually, no, I'm not gonna pin up my hair yet. You're gonna see me flip my hair over to try and get more volume right here at the get-go, where I'm not doing anything controlled. I'm just trying to dry it quicker at this point. Now I'm going to incorporate my paddle brush. And I'm gonna start at the base and just get everything underneath. situate, I actually just leave my blow dryer on because it is a billion times easier to keep it on than having to keep turn it on, turn it off. That was one thing that was a game changer for me. Now I'm gonna take that round brush and I'm gonna put the round brush on the underneath because right now it's like so. And with having short hair and blow drying short hair, sometimes I can't get it as well as I want, so I'll just have to take a flat iron to that part. But it's okay, it still saves time. I want to take a break with blow drying just for a split second to tell you this too. Some people look at this and you'll watch this and you'll be like, this takes too much time. I promise you with all my heart, this actually saves a ton of time. It saves a ton of time with styling, and also I don't have to go and curl my hair after. So it might take me just like maybe 1 or 2 minutes more by coming in this way, but 1, it saves with frustration, and 2, it really truly does save time. So don't forget about that. Okay, so now I'm gonna set down that blow dryer. I'm gonna take this round brush and I'm gonna get this lifted part right here, and I'm gonna hold that there, get my blow dryer, and I'm gonna hold this right in here and start spinning. And this is gonna give me that volume and that lift. And I'll do it again. And the point is, you want to hold your blow dryer in the direction of the hair growth. If you go against the direction of the hair growth, you get frizz. So never forget that too. So we're starting to build up that volume as we go. I'm going to go to the next row. Next, I'm gonna hold this and come in so I can be lifting that volume and getting that volume. This is almost dry, but not quite. And if this part is too hard for you, then grab your Bora nylon brush and you're just gonna take it and have it go opposite of what your hair usually does. So then you're really getting that lift and that volume by doing it this way. So right here, when we get up to the top of the hair, anytime you're blow drying your short hair, you can, getting back and forth as much as possible, never stick to your main part. If you stick to your main part, you will never be happy. Also, take the front and blow dry it back and not just forward. So now I'm really focusing on those ends so I don't get frizz. And I'm making sure I'm not going against the hair, but I'm coming the same direction of the hair. So now I'm going to bring it forward more so we're not coming back, we're going to go more forward. And that right there is how I can go and get away from not using any other heat on my hair, having my hair completely ready, like this is done. I can go add hairspray to it, call it a day. Just by blow drying my hair, giving it just a little bit amount of more time, or just a little bit more time. And on day 1, my hair's done. Now the other thing that's cool about this method too is since I didn't add any heat from a flat iron to get this straight of hair, I can actually curl my hair on day 2. Have you ever tried to curl your hair on day 2 after on day 1 you flat ironed it? It doesn't curl very well. So it's not the fact that it's your hair, it's the fact that it doesn't curl well because you already took that and straightened it out. So since all I'm doing is the heat from the blow dryer, I can now curl my hair on day 2. This is such a great way to blow dry your hair. One tip for you is if the round brush is too hard, you can do a lot of this just with your paddle brush, and then at the very end, just incorporate the round brush on the ends to give it that volume. Another good part is this very, very front piece. If you can't use the round brush for anything else than just the round piece, getting this front piece to be round brushed, that's what helps create that swoop-de-doop that you see right here within your hair to get that volume. It's a great tip for you and a great step. So that is how we blow dry my short hair, your short hair. This is how we take care of it. Pay close attention to those products that you put in your hair. If you want any other help, you can reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram at jocelyn.mcclellan, where I go over in my stories a lot of information about products and what we put in the hair before we blow dry. That is key for your short hair to be successful and feel successful. With short hair, we have to remember that because it is shorter, it's easier to show the frizz and stuff like that, where when it's longer, it kind of feels like we could possibly get away with it more, or always pulling it up or always curling it. But with short, paying attention to these things can help. The final thing I just want to say, again, when people say to me, I get it in comments and reels that they're like, this takes too long, this whatever, this is too much. The products we put in our hair before, that the people who say that might be the people who their hair is never working out for them. But the products that you put in your hair before you start, like, okay, that sounds like a lot of products, but 1, these products are gonna last me a dang long time. 2, I'm feeding the hair, I'm putting in it what it needs. I'm making the process actually work. Okay, trust the process, make it work, but trust it based off of the things that you figure out that you need for your hair. And lastly, it might take a little bit of time, but I promise you, we just cut out time for curling our hair after, or styling our hair after with a flat iron, and adding more heat to our hair. If it is gonna take any more time, it's about 1 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, that it's adding to it more, but it's just a very organized way of getting it done. Not to mention when you part it off, it's helping it dry quickly because you're not trying to go through so many layers. I hope this helped you out. I hope that you benefited from this. Here you go. This is how I blow dry my short hair, and I hope that you can go and do it just for you. Take care and have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Bye.